Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to this week's 3-2-1. That's 3 comments, 2 minutes, 1 insight. The first comment is about Moses' retelling of the story of the spies. He switches and moves around details to make the people look worse. In other words, he wants to tell the story in a way that reminds the people before they go into the land that they lost faith once and therefore they had to wander for 40 years. And so he reshapes the story and twists and emphasizes different details in a way for greater impact. This is the second comment. It's happened actually before. Aaron does the same thing about himself. If you remember way back at the golden calf, Moses comes down and says, Aaron, I left you alone for like a hot minute. What happened? And Aaron says, I don't know. I threw the gold in the fire and out popped the golden calf, as if he had nothing directly to do to it. Which leads to the third comment, which ties the other two together, which is both ultimately sound ridiculous and do the opposite of what they intend to do. Moses intends to make the people feel the pain more, but any good student of the Torah will actually see it as less impactful because he seems to distort the details. And Aaron, who tries to cover up his own involvement, winds up looking even more guilty. He looks more like he was directly involved of what's going on. And that leads to our insight. There is this intense human need, human desire, whatever, compulsion almost, that when we tell what happened, we want to reshape the story so we look the best possible, or so our point is driven home the strongest. And there maybe are times when that's okay, but more often than not, it is far more persuasive rather than hammering home the message or trying to reshape the details because they always glare. It's almost always more effective to let the story itself speak for itself. That's the better way to get I think that is the message the Torah is trying to teach us in those moments, that we have enough stuff. It's hard. There's enough details to be shared without the need to embellish. Our truth will shine through, and that will be more compelling to someone else. It's the difference of going to a used car dealer. And the one who says, this is perfect, everything is wonderful, it's like a new car, there's nothing wrong with it, we trust less. The one who says, actually, this problem could be an issue in a year or two, you might want to watch out because of they got some water damage, but you can still make it work. So the challenge is, how do we let the reality, let the truth show in a way that will make our point come across. This Shabbat, I wish us the chance to breathe and trust each other that we're going to see through what we need to hear. We're going to see, like Aaron, that yes, you did wrong, but you were in a real difficult situation. We're going to see that yes, the people did wrong and they were led wrong by some of their leaders. Both can still be true. This Shabbat, I wish us the strength to let the truth shine through. Shabbat Shalom.